Hi, welcome to practice. Today for your practice you will need a belt and 2 blocks. Mostly if you have big blocks, preferably, but otherwise whatever you have, you can also use a couple of books if you want. Good, we're gonna keep the blocks to the top of the mat, we're gonna keep the belt to the top of the mat. And today we're gonna start standing top of the mat. And here we found the feet hip distance apart. And then we spread those, we lift them up, and we land it one at a time, starting from the pinky toe up to the big toe. So we gain surface, and then we start to move a little bit around to feel the whole surface of your feet. And then you try to land equally the weight of your feet, of your body, sorry, all over the feet. Bring the shoulders up and back. Lengthen gently the neck. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths here. Start to lengthen the inhale. Deepen the exhale. Feel the space you are creating into your body. The inhalation creates space for your organs, then give this sense of lightness and expansion. When the exhale is bringing everything back into place and create this sense of grounding, control, relaxation. Then we try to pace the breath, and then from next inhalation you start to count in for 1, 2, 3, a little pause at the top, and then exhale 3, 2, 1, a little pause at the bottom. Inhale 1, 2, 3, a little pause. Exhale 3, 2, 1, a little pause. And so on. Enjoy the space between the breaths. Enjoy this little pause at the top. Feel the qualities of the inhalation. As you feel the qualities of the exhale at the bottom, you take a moment, these suspensions between the breath. It can also help you to understand the quality of the practice that move through one breath, one movement. It's never too quick. No, it's flowing, but as a tempo. Don't let the body take over the rhythm, but let the breath dictate the rhythm of your movement. Good, a couple of breaths more. And then gently bring the hands in front of your chest. And as you bow the head towards your heart, you take a moment to welcome the practice. Release the arms alongside the body. And then here, you start to hop. Opening your eyes, hop. Let the body be completely loose and relaxed, and let the hopping, opening your body, release resistances, release a little bit of this stiffness. Really let the shoulder bump, let the whole upper body be relaxed and loose. And we keep doing this for another 30 seconds, not too long. I like also to move around my mat when I do this, like changing the way I jump and bump. You can be very creative, up to you. Let's see, another 10 seconds. Good, nice. Now ground into your feet, a little bend into the knees, gently tucking the tailbone, left hand on the right side of the body, and start to make circles with your arm forward. Right arm circling forward. When you are confident on the movement, start to speed it up and really swing it like a fun, or being in the Netherlands, like a windmill. Losing up the shoulder. And then we go the other way around. First we start slow. And then we speed it up as we become more confident. Opening your shoulders. For the practice start, I find it always very important to prepare the body before we get into practice. No? Good, release. We go to the other side, right hand on the left side of the chest, and then we start to swing the left arm forward. I still have a little bend on my knees, talking on the table, the core is active, so I don't hang too much on my lower back. And then we start to speed it up. And then we reverse, start slow first. And then we speed it up. Good. Release. Now we go into the shoulder blades. We make big rotation with the shoulders up to the ears and back. We retract the shoulder blades. We bring the shoulder blades together. Then we press down. And then we come forward. We protract the shoulder blades. We open the distance between the shoulder blades. And then we come up again. We try to make this movement very fluid, but very wide. You really want to feel that everything is engaged around your shoulders and shoulder blades. Again, warming up all this area, very important. Inhaling when you rise, exhaling when you drop. And then you go the other way around. Good. Relax. Do the shake. Now we get down to your legs. Now fall forward and bring the fingers on the floor. If the floor is too far, you can use your blocks. In the very beginning, just lightly bend the knees and bounce the chest towards the thighs. I like to keep the chest open, a little tilt into my tailbone, and gazing in between the hands instead of gazing behind the legs. Now try to keep the chest open. Now, like as we have done with the shoulders, you start slow, and as you become more confident, you can speed it up. And if you like there is a space already, you can straight the legs, lock the knees, engage the quads. A few rounds, just to wake up the back line of the body. Good. Couple rounds more. Now, gently bending the knees, roll the spine all the way up, bring the arms up to the sky, elevate the chest. And as you exhale, fall forward. Come halfway up. Now, pin the feet out and sit into your yogi squat, into your malasana. Now, if the malasana is too intense, you can come on your heels or you can sit on a block. Now, stretch the arms up and now squeeze and stretch your fingers, fist and stretch. Really, don't do this. Really try to be effective in this movement. And then when you have it, you keep going on as quick, as fast as possible. You're gonna start to feel your forearms in a while. This is a good exercise to strengthen the muscles that they're gonna support your wrist. Let's say we do another 50. 40, 30. Ooh, it's getting slower, because you start to feel your forearms. 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, shake them. Shake your hands. Now, see if you can lift the butt a little bit and then lock behind the knees. your forearms and sit in. And then here again, you try to squeeze and stretch. And here is a little bit more difficult. Few rounds here. And then release, nice. As we are here, we shake the hands. And then enter inside with your arms and bring the fingers on the floor in the same line the direction of your toes. Now here, you open the chest and you try to keep the fingers on the floor. It doesn't matter if you can straighten the legs or not completely. But try to keep the fingers on the floor. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, sit back again. And that's your three. No, inhale, open. Exhale, fold and stretch. Inhale, open. Exhale, sit. And so on. Inhale, open. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, open. Exhale, sit. 2 more rounds. Inhale, open. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, open. Exhale, sit. Inhale, open. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, open. Exhale, sit. And as you sit, sit on the floor. As you sit on the floor, bring the soles of the feet together. And then we fly a little bit our Baddha Konasana. Opening also into your abductors a little bit. Good. And now you close the legs and you come into Navasana. Try to keep the chest open, try to keep the thighs to the chest. I don't really care so much about lifting the legs. I really want to play into my core and I stay. And then when I inhale, straight the right leg, exhale, bring it back. Straight the left leg, exhale, bring it back. And so on. Right, back, left, back, right, back, left, back. And now you try to come a little lower. Every kick, you come a little lower. Every kick, you try to reach the lower back on the floor. And as the lower back is on the floor, you straight the right leg up, the left leg forward. And then you start to scissor up and down. Kicking one leg at a time. The chest is still up and up. And you keep here moving for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and then dive into your lower butt, and then rise up, cross the legs, hands on the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Good, in your down dog, you pedal the feet, one at a time. And then you see if you can press down the palms actively, spread the fingers on the floor, have an extended rotation of your elbows, and press the chest towards the thighs. Tilt the tailbone with a little bend on your knees, and then bounce the chest towards the thighs. Big bouncing. You feel it in your hamstrings, you feel it into your shoulders. You stretch before we start going around the whole sequence. Good. Now, next time you need that, you shift forward to your plank, you find your plank. And from your plank, as you exhale, you sit back into your child pose. Gaze forward, drop the forearms down. Shift forward, keep the elbows on the floor and close to the chest as much as possible. And then open up to extend the core. Roll back to downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank, inhale. Sit back, exhale. Shift forward, inhale. Go back, exhale. One more round. Shift forward, inhale. Sit back, exhale. Shift forward, inhale. And then back to downward facing dog. Good. Align into your down dog. The next inhalation, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, step the foot in between your palms. Drop down the knee, get to your blocks. Frame the front foot with on the other side of the blocks. And then here you want to move the left knee a little backward. Keep curling the toes. Open the chest. The blocks are basically underneath the shoulders. And see if you can push down your left hip towards the left block, engaging the left glute. If you have the space, you open the chest a little more, thinking about upward facing dog. If the blocks are too high, you can go to the lower side. It's all good, okay? Find a way that works for you. Stay here, feel the stretch. Good, nice. As you exhale, start to straighten the front leg. Adjust, you want to have the left hip and the left knee on the same line. Bring the hands on the blocks. Don't forward fold, but try to kick the heel backward in a way that you almost try to bend the knee, so you activate the hamstrings on the back of your leg. And you bring the chest forward. Flex the foot, heel is pushing down and back, knee is trying to bend, the hamstrings are active. Good. Release the action into the hamstring, forward fold. There is no action now, everything is fast. Nice. And then lift and shift forward, bend the knee. Get rid of the blocks, put it to the top of the mat, bring the hands on the floor, lift the back knee, shoot the right leg up to the sky, 3 legs down dog. As you exhale, step the right foot outside of your right hand. Eventually, if you can step it outside of the mat, much more interesting. And then here, first, you move a little bit around the hip. You find a little bounce into the hip as well. Keep the back leg straight. And then you drop the back knee and you start to open the right knee a little bit to the side. Keep always the knee and the toes in the same direction. I love to flex the foot and then start to move around. Find some depth in your hips. Okay? Wherever you want to go, exploring around with your hands. Still active into your left glute. Still active somehow into your right foot. And then move a little bit around. And as you have it, you lift the back knee up and you step the left foot outside of your left hand. You sit down into your squat malasana and then you bring the fingers on the same direction of the toes as we had done before. Open the chest and fold. Now it's one breath, one movement, okay? Inhale, open and sit. Exhale, open and fold. Inhale, sit. Exhale, stretch. Good. Realign the feet. Come halfway up. Fold forward. Roll the spine all the way up. Arms up. Big circle back and up with your arms. Gentle back bending. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Well, here we change the pattern, okay? Next time you inhale, you shift forward to plank. Hold your plank. Find this good alignment where the hip and the shoulders are on the same height. Press into your palms, rounding the upper body, squeeze in the buttocks. Widen a bit the distance between the feet, and then keep rolling the toes. Inhale, shift forward to your up dog. Press into your palms, don't shrug the shoulders. Press, 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 press. And then use the core to get back to your plank. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, half dog. Feel the core. Exhale, plank, talking the tailbone. Inhale, let it go, open to half dog, talk the tailbone, come back to your core, and plank. One more time, and then you go back to downward facing dog. Good. Take a moment to realign. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot in between palms. Again, get to your blocks, drop the back knee. We stretch again. The back line, the back front line, or again, let's say better, the front line of your back leg. Come, open the chest, engage the right glute, push the right hip down towards the right block, See if you can open the chest a little more in a kind of up dog shape. A few rounds here, feel the lengthen. Important to tuck the table so you really work on the extension of the front line of your hip, of the hip flexor. And then as you exhale, you straighten the front leg, adjust. You want to have the right knee under the hip. The blocks are coming under the shoulders, and then you flex the left foot and you try to press everything back and try to bend the knee. You feel the activation in your calf, in your hamstring, everything is working there. No? Everything is trying to keep the hamstring active, from the push down and back of the heel to the flex of the foot to the attempting to bend the knee. The chest is also coming forward, no? So there is this counteraction of the legs wanting to kick back and the heart wanting to come forward. And then we bend the knee again. We straighten the leg again. And then we let go of the action and the activation of the hamstring, and we fold, passively folding. Keep pushing down the heel, pressing back the left hip, the right hip wants to come forward. Still using the blocks. Find the 70% of the space of your stretch. Breathe into it. And then shift forward again. Come forward. Get rid of your blocks. Bring the hands on the floor. Lift the back knee. Shoot the left leg up to the sky. 3 legs down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step the left foot outside of your left hand. Now here, move a little bit around your hips. Find a little bouncing if you want with a straight leg. Don't bend the knee. Engage the right glute. And then you bend the knee, you find a little space. You open a little bit the left foot to the side. Flex the toes, flex the foot. Keep the toes and the knees in the same direction. And then move around. Find some depth inside your hips. Try to move from side to side. Playing around. Feeling over shape. So you want to feel that it's possible, it's available, it's explorable. So don't go in places where the body doesn't like to go very much. Okay? You want to have challenge, but not too much challenge, no? Neither too less, no? Come back to the center, lift the back knee, step the right foot outside of your right hand, find your malasana again, find space, open the arms inside, ground the fingertips on the same direction of the toes, and then we go. Exhale, stretch, straight legs, inhale, bend and open. Back to malasana, and so on, and so on. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit. Exhale, fold. Realign the feet. Come halfway up. Fall forward. Roll the spine all the way up. Arms up, gaze up. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. From down dog, wide distance between the feet, a little wider than your hips. Shift forward to your plank. Feel the engagement of the plank. And then push the hip forward to up dog. Keep the arms straight. Press the shoulders away from the mat. Away from your hips. And then back to plank. When you exhale, inhale, up dog. Plank, exhale. Up dog. Plank, exhale. Up dog. Inhale. Plank, exhale. Last round of your up dog. And then you go downward facing dog. Juicy, juicy. Take a moment here. As you inhale, lift the right leg up. Good. As you exhale, step the foot in between your palms. Get to the blocks again. This time frame the foot, but don't drop the back knee. And start to find a good distance between the front foot and the back foot. Try to work on the engagement of your back foot. Feel that you can lift the heel a little higher. And then press into the front foot. Open the chest a little more with the fingers on the block. And then rise up. And as you rise up, you bring the hands on the waist. Tuck the tailbone. You want to feel that it's not easy to bend the back knee too much, okay? Because the tailbone is down and it's still stretching the front part of your left leg. So bend the knee, and then straight both legs. Bend the back knee, straight both legs. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. Bend again, and bring the blocks in front. Shift forward, shift forward. Keep the belly to the thigh. Keep bending the front knee. Lift the back leg up. Find your crunch warrior. Good. Stay in your crunch warrior. Then straight the front leg as you inhale. Keep the fingertips on the blocks just to keep the alignment. Press the left heel backward. The chest is going forward. The crown of the head is going forward. Align into your hips. And as you keep the hands on the blocks, we bend the left knee, we bring it over the right side of the right leg, and we find this easy Shiva squat. Sit, and then bring it up again, and use your blocks, okay? Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the chest to the thigh, find your crunching warrior three. Bring the hands on the floor, and then step back. And you step back as you inhale, shoot the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot outside of your right hand. Now, bring the hands under the shoulders, grab the elbows backward, shift forward, bend the elbows, gaze over the right shoulder, gaze over the left shoulder, straighten arms, and then step the right foot back to down dog. Step the left foot forward, outside of your left hand, bend the elbows, gaze over the left, gaze over the right, center, straight legs, step back to down dog. Down dog directly to your up dog, to plank, to up dog, to plank, to up dog, to downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift the left leg up. You start to flow, step the foot in between your palms. Get to your blocks. Good. Find a good distance, a good alignment. Back leg straight and strong. Long tailbone down. Press into both feet. Come a little higher. And come all the way up. Keep control. Spine on top of the hip. Tuck your tailbone. And then we bend. And we straight. Exhale, we bend. Inhale, we straight. Both legs. Bend. And straight. Bend, shift forward, hands on the blocks, crunch the warrior three. Keep the belly and the chest to the thigh. Use the blocks to help you gaze forward, lift the back leg a little higher and a little higher. Good, press into your left foot, rise up, warrior three. On your blocks, easy. Find the alignment, kick the heel away from you, open the chest, align the hips. Good. When we exhale, Shiva squat. On the left side, touch, bend, use the blocks to come up, good support. And then sit, bend, stretch up. Sit, bend, stretch up. And now, bend the front knee, crunch the warrior again, bring the hands on the floor, step back. Ground, shift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot outside of your left. Adjust and grab the elbows backward. Bend the elbows. Gaze over the left. Gaze over the right. Right leg is straight and strong, okay? Press. Step back to down dog. Step the right foot outside of your right hand. And then here we go again. Back leg super strong. Shift forward. Bend the elbows. Gaze over the right. Gaze over the left. Straight the arm. Step back to down dog. When you inhale, shift forward to half dog. To plank. To up dog, to plank, to up dog, to downward facing dog. Good. Now here we keep flowing, okay? Lift the right leg up, inhale. Step the right foot in between your palms, exhale. Now, directly, inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend the back knee. Inhale, straight both legs, arms up. Bend and rise. Bend, rise, Bend, shift forward. The blocks are there. Just lift the back leg. Crunch the warrior. Straighten the front leg. And then Shiva squat for 1. And up. Shiva squat for 2. And up. Shiva squat for 3. And up. Good. Land back, friends. Passing from crunching warrior 3. Land the left hand, land the right hand. Shoot the right leg up to the sky. 3 legs down dog. Step the right foot outside of your right hand. Adjust. Shift forward. Bend the elbow. Gaze to the right. Gaze to the left. Stretch the arm. Downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward. Bend the elbows. Gaze to the left. Gaze to the right. Now stretch the arm. This time, shoot the left leg up to the sky. 3 legs down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step the foot in between your palms. Inhale. Rise up. Crescent lunge. Adjust. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight both legs. Exhale, bend. Straight both legs. Bend. Straight. Shift forward, bend the leg. Crunch the warrior 3 first. And then straight the front leg. Open, open, open. Exhale, Shiva squat. Supported. Inhale, rise. Shiva squat. And rise. Shiva squat. When you rise, you kick back. Rise. Now get back into your crunch warrior. Hands on the floor. Land back with your right foot. Shoot the left leg up to the sky. 2 legs down dog. Exhale. Step the left foot outside of your left hand. Shift forward. Bend the elbows. Exhale. Gaze to the left. Gaze to the right. Inhale to straight the arms. To step back. Exhale. To down dog. Step. Inhale. The right foot outside of your right hand. Shift forward, exhale, bend the elbow. Gaze to the right. Gaze to the left. Next inhalation, stretch the arms. Lift the right leg up to the sky. 3 legs down dog. Exhale, step the foot in between your palms. You know the drill. Inhale, rise. Open, 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 open. Exhale, bend the back knee. Straight the legs, both. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend, shift forward, find your crunch warrior. Straight the leg, inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat supported. Inhale, open. Exhale, Shiva squat supported. Inhale, open, kick back. Shiva squat supported. Open. And then again, you walk on your crunching warrior and you land back. Ground the hands, shoot the right leg up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, step the foot outside of your right hand. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, gaze to the right. Gaze to the left. Exhale. Inhale, straight the arms. And step the foot back to downward facing dog. Step the left foot outside of your left hand. Bend the elbows. Exhale, inhale to the left. To the right, exhale. Straight the arm, inhale. Shoot the left leg up to the sky. Step the foot in between your palms. Good. Inhale, rise. Open up, open up, open up. Exhale, bend the back knee. Straight the legs, both. Exhale, bend. Straight the legs, both. Exhale, bend. Straight the legs, both. Bend the front knee, shift forward. Help yourself with the blocks to find the crunch warrior 3. And then inhale, straight the leg. Exhale, Shiva squat supported. Inhale, rise. Open, exhale, Shiva squat support, rise, Shiva squat support, rise, and now crunch the warrior, land back, good, now shoot the left leg up to the sky, 3 legs down dog, step the left foot outside of your left hand, shift forward, bend the elbows, gaze left, gaze right, inhale, straight the arms, and then exhale, step the right foot outside of your right hand. Good, nice. Now sit again into your yogi squat. Ooh. And from your yogi squat, sit on your mat and find your Navasana. Good. Now, in your Navasana, you want to do something. You want to bring the blocks a little bit. Of course, you want to bring the feet on the floor. You're going to bring the blocks close to the mat, but at a distance where you can fit the legs inside, okay? And there we go. We go Navasana, we go low boat, Ardha Navasana, and then we keep everything up and we go opening over the blocks. And then over the blocks again for 1 and 2, inside, and 3, woohoo, inside. If you want, fingers on the floor, okay? Outside, inside, outside, inside, and up. Take a moment here. Good. Maybe holding on your legs. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna open the Navasana, interlace the fingers, stretch inside the legs, and then we touch the fingers with the big toes. And then when we inhale, we straight the leg, and exhale, we close. Inhale, straight the legs, and exhale, we close. Keep the chest open, keep the spine long, opening and closing. For 3, ooh, my abductor. For 2, for 1, ooh, close, open, and ooh, land. Press the feet down, flex the feet, come down. Bring the palms on the floor, pull the palms back, let the chest come forward. And here we stay. Start to cool down somehow. Good. As you inhale, rise up. Now it's up to you. No, you want to have the fingers on the floor and you want to point the toes. The more you open the legs, the more difficult it's going to be because you want to lift the legs up and down, okay? And you can also bend the knees if you want, but keep moving. You want to feel it here, okay? Try to don't go too back with your spine. So shoulders up and backward, fingers on the floor, point the toes, and then we go up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop, press, fold, palms on the floor, pull back, chest forward. Calm the breath. You're almost there, eh? You're almost there. Inhale, rise. Same story. Now we lift and we circle. Now, okay, you don't want to do this. I've seen people in classes doing this. No, this is not what you want. It's not with your legs, with your shins. No, it's really with your legs. So also if you bend the knees, you want to move into your hips, okay? Or otherwise, if you have the space and the strength, you keep the legs straight, point the toes, press down into the fingers, lift and circle clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, open, fold, press, pull back, press the heels down, let the feet goes back, go back. And then we rise up again. Last round, counterclockwise, okay? Fingers on the floor, same story. If you want to bend the knees, but move it to your hips, point the toes, lift, and then we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, down. Oh, Jesus. A little tapping into your abductor. Press down, fall forward. You know, I always try to, when I fall forward, to kiss down with the belly button instead of kissing down with the heart. Try to keep everything open so you want the things going, working. Still active in my toes and feet, still active in my heels and quads. Good, rise up. Now bring the legs to the center, a little bouncing. A little bouncing. Good, nice. And then you turn to the center and crossing the legs, hands on the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Good. In down dog, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, walk, step, or fly the feet in between your palms. Come halfway up and exhale, fold. Take the strap with you and rise all the way up. Good, nice. Now here, we want to take the strap, the belt, and open it. And we want to keep the stretched, not tensed. We don't want to bend the wrist and we don't want to bend the elbows. So don't do this, okay? You really want to keep everything straight. The more you open the distance, the easier it's going to be for your shoulders and for the movement in the shoulders. And then you start to floss back and forth, okay? You see, I try to move more through the arms than through the ribcage. And then what we do, we go back and we found this juicy point, no? That is there, like, you stay there, you move around this juicy point for a couple of rounds and then you're coming forward. You do this another couple of times. Roll back, find the juicy point, play around. Nice, I like it. Tap gently the tailbone, and again, bring it forward. One more round, juicy, going back, pop, 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 and then forward. Nice. Now you wanna take the blocks like a little bit forward in front of you because they're gonna be in the middle or in between your practice otherwise, and then you let the belt drop in front of the mat. From here, we stand on the mat, lift the arms up to the sky, and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Shift forward to your plank, shift forward, bring the shoulders on top of your fingers, shift forward, come on the edge of the big toes, grab the elbows backward, and then we go down in 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, 1, 2, 3, come down on the floor. Easy, one chaturanga today, so come on. Good, now, bring the hands off the mat, on your fingertips. The hands are a little bit behind the shoulders. Shoulders are coming up and backward. Press down the feet. And then inhale, rise the chest up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, rise it up. Start to drop down till the time you feel you can lift the legs and then you open the arms backwards, Shalabhasana. We don't stay too long, okay? A few breaths. Lift the legs a little higher, lift the chest a little higher. There are 2 ways of understanding back bending. None of them is wrong. I think it's always a very personal feeling. Some of the yogis say you need to squeeze the buttocks in back bending. Some of them you have to relax it. I like to squeeze it gently. But still, how do you feel in your lower back? No, that's the feeling. If it's too intense, you squeeze or you release it based on what do you feel. And then talking, we've been here for a long time. Release. Bring the forehead on top of your hands. Lift the feet, wiggle from side to side. Good. Second round. Now we got to the belt. Okay? We take the belt and we open it as we have done before when we were standing. Okay? Now what we do? Lift the legs, lift the arms, find a good distance, and start to floss back and forth. You floss and you try to lift the legs a little higher. And you keep flossing for 1, 2, 3, 4, a little higher. 5, stay. Stretch the belt, come a little higher. And release. Again, forehead on top of your palms, lift and wiggle from side to side. Good. Get rid of the belt. Put it to the side. Come back to the child pose. Relax for a second in child pose. Good. From here, finding in your downward facing dog. Walk gently the feet to the top of the mat. And as you reach the top of the mat, sit down. And then we close with a little twist. Good. Lay down on your back. Bring the feet close to the buttocks. Squeeze the shoulder blades to the center. Now move the hip all the way to the right. I give you two options according to the space you have. You can straight the left leg, bring the right knee to the chest and twist, open the right arm to the side. Or if you want a little bit more depth, you cross the right leg on top of the left. You bring the knees to the chest and then you twist to the right. Open the right arm, both cases. You can gaze up over the right leg and you can help yourself with your left hand on the right knee to increase the twist. And here we stay. Come back to the center, bring the knees to the chest, bring the feet on the floor, move it to the left, cross, again, two options. You can straight the right leg forward and twist the left knee over the left, easy twist. Or you can cross the left leg on top of the right, bring it to the chest, and then twist. Bring the right hand on top of the left knee, both cases. Try to help yourself on deepening the twist. Keep the left shoulder on the floor. You can gaze up to the sky or over to the left leg. Rest not too long. Just to reset after our back bendings. Come back to the center. Bring the feet on the floor. Adjust your hips. Straight the legs towards the corners of the mat. Release the arms alongside the body. Squeeze your shoulder blades to the center. Take a long deep inhalation. Let it go through your mouth. And move the attention of your mind towards your nostril, towards the subtle feelings inside the nostril and onto your upper lip. And enjoy here your Shavasana. Try to relax the body at the max. And stay here between the 5 and the 10 minutes if you have the time. I thank you again for practicing with me. Thank you for following on my channel. And I'll see you again next time on the mat with a new episode of The Infinite Flow. Thank you so much. Enjoy your Shavasana.